Blessings, blessings, all the glory to Kadash Jerusalem in the name of Kadash Solomon. Today we got a special show, uh, the Tree of Life. I've been doing some studying and what I found out is absolutely amazing. You know, it's the epiphany is colossal. And I'm still in awe, you know, I'm taken aback when I think about all the things that's going on with Galgal and Golgol. Hebrew, that is. In English, that would be garlic, aka the tree of life. Let's get Genesis. Genesis chapter 3 and 24. And it reads, he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims. Now the cherubims, they're twins. And they're the ones who brought forth the new covenant. You know, if you know, R712 is advanced study, so we realized that Judas had sex with Mary Magdalene and they brought forth a son. So the Messiah was the progenitor of that child to keep the lineage alive. It's a rumor that he had two daughters, but he didn't have a son as far as the rumor goes. But in my studies of R712, he had a son by Judas. Him and Judas were brothers. So he had a son, and he's one of the cherubims because, well, the Messiah is one of the cherubims because he brought forth the new covenant. Who else brought forth the new covenant? R712. You know, the truth to set you free, and that's what we did. We set you free. The yoke is light. You know, you can smoke marijuana, 7 wives. We explained what fornication is, so we took the weight off of you with fornication. As long as she's single and doesn't have a boyfriend, you know, the boyfriend thing is judgmental. Just if she's betrothed, though, if she's engaged, you definitely can't have sex with her. All right? For some clarity on that. Let's read on. So the cherubims are those who brought forth the new covenant. And it says, and a flaming sword which turned every way. The flaming sword. What is the flaming sword? The flame would be synonymous with truth. The sword would be the Bible. So the flaming sword would be the true Bible. Someone who elucidates the Bible, explains the Bible as an intercessor. And he would bring forth the truth. So that would be bring forth the new covenant. Let's read on. It says, to keep the way of the tree of life. To keep the way of the tree of life. Man, I tell you, this week I ate a lot of the past week I ate a lot of Golgol and Galgal. I try to eat it, you know, with every meal, but it doesn't, you know, things happening for a reason, because what happens is these organisms in our body, they get used to what your diet is. So sometimes you have to switch up. You know, sometimes you have to switch up and change up. So along with eating garlic, which is the tree of life, I also wash my feet 5 times a day, or try to. A good tip for the feet would be vinegar. Vinegar is a great cleanser for the feet and the top of the head also. Now urine actually cleans the feet. It kills athlete's foot and it kills foot fungus. So urine is another good cleaner as far as the feet go with athlete's foot. But the topic is garlic. And the epiphanies that I found with garlic is not only is it an antibiotic, but it's a seed. It's a seed, and the seed, it actually, the seed. How do you reproduce a seed? We eat this straight up. We eat this. It doesn't grow into any other form. This is considered ripe. So I began to think about what it meant as far as the seed. And what it is how does it reproduce if it's a seed? How does a baby reproduce? Garlic is a master of thought. Remember, it said the serpent was more subtle than all the beasts of the field. If you look at the head of a serpent, it looks like garlic. Now, where did they get the term goggle from? If we know the Hebrew term is galgal and galgal, where did goggles come from when you wear your goggles, right? Goggles. So you put on your goggles. And what happened with garlic? It's in the ground. It separates when it's in the ground too, but it's in the ground. It gets hit with electricity, lightning, or from the bottom. Electricity is also conducted from the core of the earth. And it gives it two eyes when it gets hit with the electricity. But the two eyes are under the skin. So because they're under the skin, they're like goggles, having on goggles. They have a layer of skin over them. So that's where they came up with the term goggles. Now, if you look at the head of a snake, it's similar to a piece of garlic, even two pieces of garlic. And that's for further studies. I'm still researching that. But it looks much like the head of a snake. So this research that I'm doing as far as garlic, as far as garlic is, it's a seed. So you have this seed here, right? And it desires privacy. It desires to be alone. So what happens? It thinks of being alone. What happens when it thinks of being alone? It creates another clove through its pungent smell. It creates another clove, right? And then it forms and it grows. But it does it all from its smell from a gas. It does it from a gas. It creates another garlic clove from gas. Its pungent smell. It's amazing what I'm learning. I don't want to go too deep into thought, but if garlic can do it and we eat garlic, then we can do the same thing. I will say that. We can, with thought, we could be somewhere else or create something somewhere else physically. You have to believe, though. It's the tree of life. Now let's land real quick and come down to earth. The tree of life. If we eat this, it'll kill fungus. It'll kill parasites in our body. So we have an opportunity to recharge the stem cell and live forever. So this is important. R712. Garlic is the tree of life. And that's beyond a shadow of a doubt in my studies. All the glory to Kadash Jerusalem in the name of Kadash Solomon. You know the rules. Study, study, study to show yourself approved. And make sure you get your intake of garlic and wash them feet. You know, them nasty feet 5 times a day. Shalom.